I'm sure it'll be picked up. There's no way that will not be picked up.
I don't know what you're talking about, right? I'm like a bird sitting on a man's shoulder.
Do you want to fly away?
I'm like
there it is.
I want to fly away. I'm a bird. I'm flying.
Dude, wings in real life would be awesome.
Ryan, way to state the obvious.
They would. I mean, clearly I'm not wrong. Chasm.
I've not gotten these things yet.
Kazam.
I need you to calm yourself right now.
I am never calm, except for every time I'm not on camera.
I feel like you're pretty calm off camera, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty calm pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
That is like a third of my personality.
I've seen you rarely be outside of the calm range. Sure, sometimes you'll, like, more, like, not calm. But for the most part, you're pretty...
There's, like, 3 core pillars of my personality, and one of those is just calm.
Yeah, like...
Bordering on asleep.
Yeah, it's all pretty much... It runs on the same sort of flat line basis.
But you're significantly farther than I am. You're fighting monster, like, antagonists who are, like, level 34.
Please, those are easy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Ooh, I got 15 these. I haven't been to one of these in a while. I actually just haven't been in the Earth area for a while. I've been mostly in the wind area. I've been trying to do a lot of that, and I've done a lot of that. I've done a lot of that.
This is the follow-up to the Thinker. That's the Contemplator as he stares at a cube. What are the cubes for? Do they like symbolize anything, or are they just like cubes?
I think because it's Minecraft, and Minecraft everything is cubes.
Everything is a reference to Minecraft. That's actually the secret of, you go to every game design, even the games that came out before Minecraft. Why do you think Tetris is squares? Obviously, because it's coming out to say like, hey, it's Minecraft. That's what we're paying homage to Minecraft. And yes, I know technically not everything's squares in Tetris, but like...
In the name of the Prinzessin!
I mean, Tetris is made up of 4 squares.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's all...
So it is squares.
Pac-Man? Secretly Minecraft. No,
What's wrong with you?
everything's secretly Minecraft. Minecraft is the pinnacle of game design.
Yes, but which came first? The Minecraft or the Tetris? What just happened there?
Is this like a Korok seed trial?
It basically is.
Yahaha!
You don't get core seeds, you get treasure!
Which arguably, not even arguably, is significantly better.
It is.
Listen, I thought the Koroks were adorable the first 3 times I met them. Every time after that, I was like, okay, I get it.
And
Yahaha!
for me, I thought they're adorable for every single 958 of them.
Dude, how did you do that?
First of all, there's not actually 958, I think.
Is this still a test, or is this just an episode?
I don't know, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'll cut it up so it's fun.
Cool. Worst comes to worst, we don't have anything to post by Monday.
Right? They're not fun.
Yeah,
They
that
make me
doesn't look
feel
fun.
bad.
There's like 8 arms. No, there's 4, but...
I don't actually know if that's Bunny. She's the best.
I love Amber.
Ignore Tiff, who sucks.
Listen,
She's
Amber
the
is
best.
amazing. You know what? I love that as a power. Because, like out of all the useful powers that they have, like being able to freeze water and, like, send a tornado and stuff like that, I wouldn't mind just having a small little chibi version of myself that'll distract people. Think about that, like, really awkward social situations where you're like, I've said a terrible joke, no one laughed. Here's a little chibi version of myself as I just book it out of sight.
Oh, that really says something about you, Ryan. I'm the socially awkward one.
Nah, but you're the one who has no holds bar about, like, saying awkward things or terrible jokes. You're just like, whatever, I own it.
Yeah, First of all, I don't make terrible jokes, so joke's on you. I don't feel bad about making terrible jokes because I have never made one.
That long sword.
This character is also best.
Honestly, most of the characters in this game are awesome.
Well, this one's like actually the best.
Mechanic-wise.
Yes. You never get hurt. Hello? Is someone watching?
Someone's watching this apparently. How do you do? What's up?
I'm not even sure.
Sorry, that was... Alright, how?
Hold on, Ryan. Keep playing. Oops, I dropped the
Okay.
remote. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, well, it's happening. What's up? Oh god. Oh, I've been stuck in the middle of this and I don't know how to play. I haven't played the PlayStation version of this. Shit.
I must leave no stone
Oh, hey, that's how you do
unturned.
this. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Joining us. I don't know what's going on. Oh no. Oh no.
We didn't die.
I didn't die. I'm still alive.
You look at me like you just died.
I feel like I'm about to die.
Okay, then pause. Oh, right. How did you do that?
Hey, you know what? I actually hit it a couple times.
You hit it a couple.
I am proud of myself for that one.
Okay. Oh my, how is this person almost dead, Ryan? I was literally talking about how they can never get hurt.
Because you are, what, 20, 30 levels higher than I am in the game?
Yes, right. All you have to do is hit R2 whenever that thing says no number.
I found out,
You never
I
get
found that
hurt.
by accident.
Oh my god. Ridiculous.
There you go.
Easy.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ryan.
I am the one who pushed you to victory, right? Like, if it wasn't for me, I don't know if you could have done it.
Okay.
I'll catch up.
Oh my god, right. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, bud. Where are you leading me? Up here. That's cool. I didn't know what these ghost things did for so long. Never actually followed one until a very long time later.
Oh, they lead you to... Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they lead you to these little statue things, which then give you a treasure chest once they come by.
I thought I scared them away. That makes way... sometimes you're like, oh, look at the... Like, they'll throw birds or, like, animals in that you get you get close to, and then you get too close and they just book it. I thought that was what was happening there. That makes more sense.
Got it!
Oh, is that another...
Yeah, there was another big guy down there. But I saw another sparkle thing on the map over this direction, I think. I hope. Maybe.
It's in the chest as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. This direction.
Well, I have to give them credit too, because one of the rules of... Well, one of the suggested rules of game design, although not required, just suggested, is that in an open world game you need something every 6 seconds to pique your player's interest.
I must leave
Whether
no stone
it's-
unturned.
A chest, or if it's just like some collectible item, or if it's a forest. So just something every 6 seconds, which I have to give them credit for. You walk along through this game, and there's always something to do that's different from the main story, or just something. They do a pretty good job of that. Also, man, your eyes got dirty. That was a weird cloud, and I always presume...
It's dirt clouds. It's the shovel, guys. It always happens.
Is it really? Mind you, I joined in watching this game less than half an hour ago.
He digs up the ground and throws dirt at your face. And then it makes your screen all muddy and shit.
Actually, that brings up a good point. Is there like an in-world reason you can see? Is this like just, hey, it's a third-person camera, have fun?
That's such a weird question.
I've always wondered, like, you know,
Oh no, I don't want to cook. There's something on the floor. There you go.
I haven't cooked in this game since they taught me how to.
He taught you how to cook?
There's a person
Oh
upstairs.
yeah, outside of the main city, yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, hey, you want to cook?
I cook because it gives you health.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight him. Oh, okay. I somehow did fall off. That's awesome. Ridiculous.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Steady as steel.
Boom.
Hopping on Suck it. Oh god. I threatened it and tried to kill. Sometimes killing things just takes so long, you know?
That is... Sometimes, like, I know I can win. It's just gonna take me so long to get there.
I know, right?
You're like, do I really want to do this right now?
There's been so many fights I just abandoned because I'm just like, you know...
Why?
Why?
I've been avoiding doing the Divine Beast in Breath of the Wild, so I'm like, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna finish it, but God, it's gonna take so long.
That's why I play Breath of the Wild sometimes, and I just don't beat the Divine Beast.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, because one of my classes, my professor was talking. She's like, oh yeah. You know, she's like, oh, can you give some examples of games? My dude does a game design class. She's like, can you give me examples of games like this? And I'm like, oh, Breath of the Wild. She's like, oh yeah, that's a good example. As I was actively playing Breath of the Wild with my camera turned off.
So they know about Breath of the Wild?
Oh, I love that professor. They are wonderful.
I mean, any professor that plays Breath of the Wild is probably pretty cool. Just imagine if that's how your class went. So, yesterday we played Breath of the Wild. Oh, really nice.
Literally, that's it though. That's the class that made a Discord server, and the professor is one of the moderators for it.
That would make sense. I would hope they were.
Well, you know, sometimes there's like professors like, just go ahead and make it, but I won't be like, as soon as they're making it, like, the professor's like, please send me the link. I want to be a moderator for it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Made of the Wayward.
Ooh, stay on my wayward, son.
Wow, I forgot the lyrics.
I'm not level 50.
One piece when you were done. There you go, Jesus. Wow, I'm
Alright.
disappointed in myself. I know how to play that on guitar, but I don't remember the lyrics.
Don't worry, I know all the lyrics too. Get your guitar, we'll sing it and play it.
Okay, sounds good.
You can at least make sounds of pretending to get your guitar, G. That really sounds like someone calling from far away. That's the same effect, just quieter.
It just sounds like someone poorly calling from down the street.
I would argue that. Ha. Wait, you can actually
Beware
these
pile of
things.
rocks.
I feel like that was unnecessary, but I did.
Oh, hey!
Look at that. Who would have thought?
Clearly video games cause violence, and they teach everyone to just destroy things, obviously.
Okay.
That's a takeaway from this game.
Have you ever played any Zelda game that isn't Breath of the Wild?
Yes, briefly.
Okay, so you know if you see a pot, you
You
destroy
gotta
it.
break it. Listen,
Oh, I'm not gonna make this.
pottery places hate me.
See, I don't get that. All pottery places love me. They have the whole break it, you buy it rule.
I am their number one source of income. I'm not even intended to go out to pottery shops. They're just like, hey, come here for a minute.
I mean, I'm just saying. It doesn't. You have a rule established and someone breaks all your merchandise. You're gonna be pretty happy about it. Don't go places and destroy things.
No, yeah, that's not the takeaway here.
As long as you do have the intent of buying it. Is this path shorter?
I hope so.
It doesn't look like it. I'll just climb it, you know.
No, that's the same feeling when also on that vein of Breath of the Wild, like, I'll get there, but Jesus, the amount of time. That's the same thing that happens here. You're just sitting there, you're like, I'm gonna make it to the top. I have enough stamina, but I can't jump.
I know, and then you're like, is it worth it?
You're like, is what I need is going to the top of this mountain worth it?
When I went around collecting all Korok seeds, I faced that problem many times. Where like, there's just a giant pillar. I'm like, I could get up there. My Rivali Gale doesn't come back for like another like 5 minutes.
Maybe I'm just gonna get food and wait for Rivali's scale.
Like, it won't come back for 5 minutes, and I won't be able to do it through jumping. I'm gonna talk to some people. I'll see how they're doing.
Oh, look at that traveling merchant over there. I'm not gonna buy anything from you, but how you doing?
There's a traveling merchant across the other side of the map. I'll run there, run back in time.
Seriously. No, but that actually... Okay, so you got all the Korok seeds. How many inventory spaces does that get you?
They stopped giving you them after like you get like 2 pages of each, maybe. Actually, that's not true. You get a certain amount after the next like 500, not true. The next like 700 don't actually give you anything.
Really?
Yeah, like you only use a certain amount of them. I'm definitely going to say you get, okay, I think you're around 900 of them. I'm going to say you only use maybe up to 100.
Okay.
And everything after that is just to get the final thing that
there
you
is
get.
scaling, right? There's very clear scaling, but with 900, that's still going to be a lot of spots.
Yeah, you don't get spots from all 900. It's all just to add stuff to the world, you know?
Yeah.
The next one's up there.
Let's go.
Oh god, that nonsense is too high. Oh no. Okay. And then... why? I'm gonna live in the Breath of the Wild world.
Someone needs
Like,
assistance.
minus the fact that everywhere you walk, something's trying to kill you, and like, it is probably one of the most dangerous game
Like,
worlds.
live in the world before,
Yeah.
Calamity Ganon and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that world with the absurd microclimates where like you can walk from Death Mountain to over to the electric rainforest in like 5 minutes. I call it the electric rainforest mostly because it's just thunderstorms constantly.
What?
You know what I mean?
Electric rain? No,
It-
I
So
don't.
it's the rainforest just past Death Mountain, before you get to the not the Rito village, the Zora's domain. There's a small rainforest that has lightning storms constantly. Like not always, but frequently.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a pretty small area.
I play that game about fast travel, right? I've been everywhere thousands of times. I don't know. Damn it.
The disappointment.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You'll know
Chat,
exactly what I'm
do
talking
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, hi chat. No, the thing is, you'd know it once you saw it, but again, there's nothing of real note there, aside from there's one tower on the edge of that area. And I might have the wrong area in mind, but I don't think so.
Rainforest.
I'm gonna pull up Breath of the Wild map.
Oh, what? Oh, I got it, yes. Sounds of sadness followed by sounds of happiness. Ready?
Oh, is the blue like a shield of some sort?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
sort of like a... I can't remember it. Borderlands.
Yes, right. A game that has a shield function.
Just first thing I could think of.
Leave it all to me.
You just literally named a game for the same.
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the one with like that spends a lot of time on their shields, right? It's guns and shields. Like that is the two functions that you pay attention to in this game, or in that game. Okay, you know what my biggest regret in my second playthrough of Breath of the Wild is though?
Not collecting every Corsi.
Obviously that. Spending hours getting all 900, 700.
It was like 800 something, I think.
Okay, so right in the middle of that. No, it's that all those times where I took a really long, convoluted path, climbing up all these hills, to later find out there was a path. Like, there's a very nice traversable path that you can take your horse up. That would take significantly less time. At this time, I'm like, I'm not going to take the same path. I'm going to try taking the path a lot more, just to see what it's like. There are paths that go everywhere. It's almost like it's a lived-in world or something.
Yeah, right.
It's almost like they designed the game to have a bunch of traversable paths that you only need to climb very infrequently.
My biggest regret is not taking like a photo evidence or something to prove I collected every Corsi.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, because there's been many times where I'm like, yeah, I collected a Corsi, and people are like, no, you did. I'm like, yeah, I did. They're like, no, you did. I'm like, I did. I spent days of my life in total, like hours put together, days. And they're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I did.
See, the thing is, if it was anyone else, I'd be like, you're full of shit. If it's you, and I'm like, no, that is very on brand.
Because I spent days.
Yep.
Oh, poor guy.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Awkward position.
You're open.
Oh, the cabin's in again.
I was playing through and I got to Windy City. That's a new one.
Yeah.
I got to the Wind City, like the Wind area, and then it said prologue start. I'm like, this is the pro. I haven't played for like half of an hour. It's like, no, I've been playing like upwards of 2 hours at that point. I'm like, this is the prologue.
I think like all Toy Stories have like acts, so, like Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. I think each one should only have 3. That's the normal story thing, right? 3 acts.
Yeah, 3 acts.
Yeah. So
Should replace my hammer.
I have gotten. See, so this is the chapter after you beat the prologue, and I haven't done it because the prologue is all of the Wind Area's story.
Oh, okay. Oh, is the next chapter probably Earth?
Yeah, that's why it says go to this place. Which I haven't done yet because you unlocked like 20 something, and I got there. I just haven't done it yet. Haven't done this one.
You're gonna be way overpowered
for this one. Maybe. I'm trying to go to level 25 because I want to level up my people more. Because I can't upgrade any of my people more. Yeah. Because you have to send them, right? And it requires venturing 25, and I can't do it yet. Also, yeah.
You wanna go do some main story stuff?
Ghost.
Ghost. Actually, to answer something you said earlier, traditional structure story is 3, but in the past there was a 5-act structure, but they were much shorter acts, so it essentially ended up being 3-act structures.
Yeah, so that's why I assume it's gonna be each one have 3 acts.
Like there's a 3-act structure, and part of the last act is the character hits their low, and then they rise to overcome the obstacle. But I think in a 5-act, it was 1 act was the character hits their low, the next act is their rise to success. What's the goal here?
Get on top of that thing, then jump to that thing.
Ah.
See, I can't make that jump normally. Nice jump. Yes!
Oh, hey!
Where'd it go? Please tell me it didn't go up.
It's off that way now. Wait, was that air jelly?
Yeah.
with wings, like tiny little wings on it. That's adorable.
And when they fly, they poof up. That
Oh,
also means if you hit them when they're poofed up, they die in one hit.
oh, cool.
Yeah, right?
Very
Because they
helpful.
die like deflating balloons. They go and so if you hit them when they're like big, it means that they're basically, since they're full of air, they deflate and die. I think it's very clever. Let me go to this one.
Actually, I really like their city
Someone
design
needs
too.
assistance.
Right?
I want to live here. Basically, what we're learning is I want to live anywhere but our world right now.
Who wouldn't
To be able to go outside, talk to people, it'd be nice.
To want to talk to people, that'd be nice.
Oh, I love the gold sparkles.
The pathfinder.
Oh, there you go.
If you want to find a refer
Not
to the
listening
Geo
to you,
Archon
Paimon,
by
I'm
that
sorry.
name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Rex Lapis. What a name.
That is, oh my god, that is one hell of a name. Rex Lapis.
Okay, boom, started. I officially
Hey,
started the
you started
first
the
chapter.
first chapter,
I put so many hours into this game already.
and you only beat the prologue.
Yeah, because I didn't care to do anything else.
Welcome.
Why did your name stick out?
I love when you get a world full of like, you know, some really intense names, whatever. And you meet someone who's like, "Hey, I'm Keith." Like, okay, I mean, like, is this like a fancy name here?
Nah, it's Keith.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah,
Rite
that reminds
of-
me. Isn't that today?
Oh my god, that was in
By the way,
Hoodwinked.
it's not Keith, it's Kai.
Oh, Kaith.
Thanks,
Key
Mom.
difference with the little apostrophe after KEI apostrophe.
Once a year,
I'm sorry
Rex
to anyone
Lapis
whose name
bestows
is
upon us
Keith.
his divine prediction,
What, the one
guiding
who
us on how to
is-
run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it
The
was
one
the
who is
Yuhang of the
freaking out.
Liyue Qixing that was given the
Oregon.
honor
I'm
of
not
asking for
listening
the
to what
divine.
they're
Oh,
saying.
Paimon knows this one.
Oh, congrats, Paimon.
Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade.
So, sister.
Well, that's fun.
The Liyue
Business and trade.
Qixing, the seven
prefer
leaders
freedom.
of the seven enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue. That's what foreigners always say.
But Outlanders always say.
But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis.
Sounds like a. I don't know. Sounds like a stripper name.
The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a
How?
god.
It just
Mondstadt's
feels like
god is
an
nowhere
next
to
we
stay in
have
Liyue long enough and you'll see.
Like that doesn't sound like an actual.
Given that
It
you
just,
just
that's what it
left
feels
your
like. It gives off
godless
that
city,
like
it's
pizzazz
time you
energy of
experienced
like
what it's
I'm about to
like
go
to
dance for you, and you're like, okay, he's just gonna dance, I guess.
Why does he have to dance? We'll take enough clothes, Ryan. Why can't he just dance normally?
Well, but I mean, for
are you
any other
also foreigners
circumstance, you
here
don't
for
need
the
to.
Rite
You
of
don't need a
Dissension?
different name for dancing,
To think
right?
Yes,
I've
you
lived
do
in
if you wanna
Liyue
be
all these
cool.
years and never come to see this before.
Wouldn't you rather watch
I
someone
guess
with
it's
a
like
cool
they
name
say,
than someone with a lame
locals
name?
That's
never
okay.
visit
Can't
the
argue with you
tourist
there.
spots. I wish
To
you
be
well on
fair,
your
I'd rather
travels.
see
Lee-
Rex Lapis dance and whatever over Keith.
What is your deal
I don't
with
know.
Keith?
It's the first name I could think of.
You two wish to bear
Fine,
witness
Jeff.
to the right as a
your
businessman
problem, Jeff?
myself. How could I not take interest in
happened to have met
Liyue's
Keith
most
once or twice. I've never met a Jeff.
17 predict? What's more,
Keith. I've never
there's
met
been a
Keith.
rumor going around that the Tianxue herself,
I met,
Ning
like, one
Guang,
Keith
has been
years
acting
ago.
secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff,
They didn't like
that
our
is.
Keith content.
Their name is Keith.
to be
Well done,
among
Keith.
the seven. Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His
I'm
keen
sorry,
sense of
Keith.
strategy is well trusted among his people.
Is our first year's name Keith?
Yeah, what would be the odds of that?
Also, does it really pop up every single time there's a comment said?
Understanding the...
Fortune?
You're not at all close.
We're just gonna start streaming now.
Not
Is
to
where
mention that
is
if I
going?
gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the
It's
way.
good for now.
So better to head to Eugene Terrace, to the high ground.
I can't wake up. I'm very much having trouble waking up.
Well, that's called.
It's the
Why are
highest
you
place
so
in the
quiet about
harbor.
that?
Sounds like the best place for trying to
You said it, I thought
communicate
you were
with
saying
deities, no?
But no, you're like, that's called coma. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
It's not family friendly, right?
I'm like, coma is perfectly family friendly. Like, it's not really a fun thing to talk about, but it's not like, it's not gonna get you censored.
Says you.
Does says me.
Well, I don't want to wait for the world to change. I want it to change now.
Change now.
I'm impatient.
Impaciente.
Whoa, whoa.
That
That was very close.
Funny thing is, again, you could have probably just taken like a set of stairs somewhere else.
I could have, Ryan. I very well could have.
Paimon heard that the best time to make a wish is today, during the Rite of Descension. Wanna give it a try?
Okay, fine, Paimon G. What's that? Oh, food.
Your first time in Liga?
Makes sounds about
Actually,
eating.
it's my first time to see the Rite of Descension too.
Stop, Ryan. This
yeah.
is not mature content stream.
Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liao
Strawberries are
Shishu.
wonderful. Ooh.
Only those who have control in Liu can preside
doubt
over the
it.
Rite of Descension.
Another Earth person?
Oh yeah, not sure if you
Water.
know, but most of the Adepti
Earth.
appear in the form of various beasts.
Fire. Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony.
I've been trying
When
to avoid
attending
making
these kinds of
Avatar
formal
references all the
occasions,
time.
Red
Never.
Slamp is.
I never
Sorry,
avoid it.
I shouldn't
Dude,
interrupt your wish.
Because constantly,
Please,
I'm just every
take
time you bring
this.
up the Earth there, I'm like, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Just cause.
And I recite the entirety of Ember Island Players in my sleep. What am I doing? Chad, do you know what we're doing? I don't. I wasn't listening.
I like to imagine that, like, the traveler sitting there, like, really with a heartfelt prayer, while Paimon's sitting there, like, God, I'm really hungry.
Paimon is always thinking about food. Can we talk to this person?
Halt. Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted.
Oh, you need to. I think you need to.
Paimon said, "Pfft, Killjoy.
Kill Joy. I think you gotta. No, I think you gotta go to the other one first.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, Paimon's so harsh. Hate it. Should we be listening to what these people are saying to know what's happening?
Oh,
Dude, I've got
you
a friend in
seems you know a lot.
So I'm looking at moving back
Making
down
a
to
wish
school.
during this. I've already made my
Next quarter,
wish.
just
So
I'm
you
not
can
gonna be
take
not
this.
at home.
Great, thanks.
And my poor roommate, because it's the three of us who roomed last year, we're looking. My poor roommate, like, we're trying to organize, looking for a place to rent and whatever. And he's in India right now, so his time is like flipped version of ours. So 8 p.m. Because we're like, okay, let's
now
aim
that
for
we're
like
all
8
done with the
p.m.
wishing,
to set a
guess we
call.
can
He's like, yeah, that's 8:45 in the morning for me. Sounds good. I'm like, oh no, dude.
Join the crowd. Got it. Oh man.
You'll be just fine.
Ryan, we're waiting for the theme.
Waiting for the
It's
thing.
suddenly daytime.
It is suddenly
We
daytime.
can't see squat back here.
No fair, Paimon. I can't fly anymore.
The hour is upon us.
What hour? 3 o'clock?
Totally new character you're adding.
I hope not. They seem lame. Brian, no, you're wrong.
Am I?
Yes.
Also, she's powerful.
Oh, that was all fancy lights and tricks. About power there. You haven't seen them
Dude, the
fight.
storm, as the storm is kicking up.
Again, fancy tricks, man.
Oh, she just killed the dragon.
What
I also
is
love her
happening?
outfit. Listen, one way to my heart. Powerful woman.
She killed a dragon. That's not good.
Rex Lapis have been killed. Seal the exits.
I'm assuming she wasn't actually the person who killed the dragon.
Yeah, obviously.
It was Paimon. I hope.
Paimon, what'd you
I
do?
hope after all this time, Paimon is the one who's like is the antagonist of the entire game.
It's not. Paimon's your Navi.
I'd love a Breath of the Wild game
Rex
where you're given like a
Lapis is-
companion, and it turns out that the companion at the start of the game is the evil like antagonist.
The Geo
But it's Navi.
dead?
And have you played Portal 2?
I have. That's a fair point. I can't argue. I honestly can't argue with you there. That's a good point.
Well, we're screwed, so.
But not even like.
No, the
But not even like, you know, in the
they're
portal
not
where
even
we
suspects.
slowly
You're
see him
too
turn.
close.
No, I just want like through the entire game they're there, and then you like open up the door to the last to fight the villain, and it's just Paimon who's like, hey!
Paimon's freaking out. The killer is amongst us.
Also, you know what's confusing about Paimon? They talk in the third person, but sometimes they say me.
Huh.
Don't hit the mic, Ryan.
Oh,
Jeez.
sorry, the mic with the strawberries. Hey, nice call out to the game.
It's amongst us.
You're not the imposter, you're the killer.
Tune in when we play in Amongst Us.
Are we suspects?
Okay, I still haven't actually played a normal game of Among Us.
How?
The first time, the only time I've ever played Among Us is when we were all on call together.
Why are you sitting so far away?
Yeah.
Wait, where are you going?
You can't tell there's a storm.
These are really cool from Rocker. No, but the only time we ever played was when we played hide and seek.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I've played. I haven't played a regular round. It's always been hide and seek where the killer or the
Oh,
imposter.
Ryan, me and Eli play all the time. Why don't you ever join us?
Most because I don't know why.
Sorry about that, Ryan. Or Keith, I mean. Sorry you had to hear that.
Just that's what we call the viewers from here on out. They're just Keiths.
No, this is Keith.
Specifically Keith.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
I know they're not going to do it in this game, but I do love when they give you like 4 choices for dialogue, and 3 of them are really genuinely good choices, and then one of them is just like, so what was that over there? And you're like, why?
I always go for the conversation because everything's sidetracked.
Wait, where are you going?
I don't.
Wait, where are you?
I wasn't listening. I'm gonna go with the second option. Sounds dramatic.
I just usually go for the longer one.
Well,
No, there's a whole bunch of soldiers out there
escape.
too.
We're escaping. Do people think it's us?
Yeah.
He may not be the killer, but we
I mean,
can't
they're
let
like locked down the area.
But can we even get out of here?
Oh god, oh god.
And also, you're now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so you gotta do this like stealthy wise.
So just running past them doesn't work. Got it. He's turned around. He's turned around.
That actually worked surprisingly well. Someone's right there to your right and your left. Wow, I can't believe this is working, Zach. I hate.
Oh god. They're gonna know it.
I hate that that worked. I hate that that worked.
I ran straight in between 2 guys.
I'm so disappointed in ourselves.
No, we're gonna get caught.
By the one person who looks slightly different.
Oh, I stepped on the leaf.
They're here.
It's totally not recognizable. A girl in all white with a little fairy girl next to her. That's not easy to recognize.
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, girly, hold still.
Fight these people?
No, someone's got my back. See, this is a companion.
Oh, this is, yeah. Ooh, I'm here for that.
He's a water boy. We haven't had a water boy.
I am always a fan of.
We got a water girl.
I'm always a fan of swords that can just appear and disappear.
Well, considering he had a bow, I think that's his, like, not his main attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, also everyone's swords appear and disappear. Stop chewing so loud, Ryan G. I'm sorry, Keith. I'm sorry.
Aren't you here for ASMR?
No one's here for that. ASMR is the worst.
So guess what? I get the ASMR response from such a weird place. I get it from haircuts, but only on the right side.
Paimon's exhausted.
I live for the disappointed look you have after I tell you so many stories. That look in your eyes of like, this is the person I chose to be friends with. I actively chose to befriend this person.
I like this response. What muscle does magical floating use exactly? It's a good point.
Sensitive. You have no idea just how tiring fooling around.
Wait.
Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
His name is Child.
I'm Child A. There's a lot of eye contact happening here right now. And no one's dropping it. This is gonna go for a while now.
Peanuts. Looked away.
I did, I broke it.
I win. Help? Question mark? I don't need help from the fat. Go. Leave. Why is a confused look on your face?
How to pronounce Fouty?
I think it's Fatui.
Fatui. Fatwe.
We don't need no help from the Fatway.
It's actually just fee, but the ATU is silent.
It's a really clever joke.
Okay, perhaps
Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed?
You can't even see her sheath.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a sheath in this game.
I thank you for your knightly nobility.
There's such thing as a Keith.
Fucking Christ. I'm both very impressed and so disappointed.
Maybe.
That would make a lot of sense.
You know what makes more sense? None of this, because I didn't read any of it. Or listen to any of it.
Apparently, the main character doesn't trust the guy.
Because he's part of the bad guys, Ryan.
Oh.
You haven't come across them, but they're not good people.
Okay.
He even admitted he's not a great dude. Okay, time to find Chill Day. Oh, whoa, sweet Chill Day of mine.
Hello.
Just wait for them. It's so cool.